Hello, my Puffy Taco fiends. It's been quite a while, I know. But after like a month of sitting on all of the questions you guys gave me, I'm gonna be real with you. After everything that happened, I low-key forgot to even answer any of them, so sorry about that, by the way. Before I do answer anything, I do want to quickly, I know it's the beginning of the video, you already do not care about what I'm about to say, but aside from the whole liking and subscribing thing, which at this point I don't even care about, I'm still having fun. Whatever. What I wanted to say, please commission me. If you have any way of doing that, please do it. I don't care if it's a $10, $15 profile picture commission or something like that. Something just small. I will take anything at this point. I don't even care if I'm burnt out. My stuff still looks pretty good. If you are willing to give me money and would like something I drew, check out my Discord or my Tumblr, because Tumblr and Discord are the only good places for relaying that stuff back and forth. Otherwise, I'm alive. If you haven't seen my shorts, because clearly YouTube doesn't want you to see them anymore. I haven't seen 1,000 views in 3 weeks. It's okay though, because I'm having fun. Cue my overuse of the symphony meme. Anyways, otherwise, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Hopefully I actually managed to put out some good art for this. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so based on the not very good audio, you can probably tell that I am not where I normally record. I'm not in my car, I'm not in my closet. I am downstairs watching my dog, so if you hear any movement, heavy breathing, snoring, etc., that is my dog. So, to begin, I'm gonna go into some of these questions, because, once again, it's been quite a while. Probably should have done this a while ago, but, anyways, so I will start with, apparently the most asked questions tend to be about my dog, who is, once again, in the room with me. Hello. She is named Lucy, short for Lucifer, and she is a black lab. Besides that, we have yet another ridiculous question that has nothing to do with what I want to talk about, from my best bro, Walla, saying, "What is the terminal velocity of a squirrel?" I don't know. I don't know what the terminal velocity of a squirrel is. I wish I could answer that for you, but I cannot. I am simply just some guy who draws characters with big boobs on the internet. Cue, big titty ladies on the internet clip from Lexaria.
Big titty lady videos on the internet.
The first real question we have today is from Hattie Funk Bun, saying, "Hello, GSPAEpro. How are you doing so far? I am understanding the low motivation as well, but don't forget to take care of yourself. I was also curious about the drawing app or program you use, and what tablet you use to draw on." Funny thing, I lost my job, so my motivation is even lower. But I have been doing quite a few commissions, so otherwise I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. The drawing app I use is Medibang Paint. I only use the, basic version. I don't have the pro version. I did for a short time before I had to trade out my phone, and for some reason it didn't pass over, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. It doesn't really give me much else, so whatever. And the tablet I used to draw on, about that. So I used to use a Kindle Fire 7, but that thing has been broken for at least 4 years now, so I have been using whatever iPhone I have. Right now I have, I believe, an iPhone 12, and I just use that and my finger. Yes, I am one of those scary little artists that uses my finger. Choco Waffles, aside from also asking what I use for my art, what kind of brush do I use? So, aside from the basic pencil brush, I've been using the Sumi brush quite a bit. I usually use a 6-point Sumi brush when I do my regular line art, and love your art, by the way. Thank you! Another question comes from Me Love Dogs. So, what is your favorite kind of bread? I don't know. I don't even know how I would answer that. I just like bread. You can't ask the fat guy what kind of bread is his favorite. This is too hard. Number 2, opinions on Owl House. I never got into it. Something about the art style just didn't really resonate with me. I didn't really like the storyline too much. Please do not take this as like, I hate it. I hate everything about it. I hate the people who like, it's just that it's a preference. I don't really like it. It's just a me thing. It's just a me thing. Otherwise, it's just not my thing. Thank you for asking. And what or who got you into drawing? I have been drawing basically my whole life. Like I think I've mentioned in other videos that it literally started with like just drawing self-ship fan art between me and Sporticus from LazyTown, which, once again, ridiculously embarrassing to say, but that's truly what started it. And then stuff like My Little Pony. I watched tons of My Little Pony speed paint artists. I definitely took quite a bit of inspiration from them. People like Emma Gis, Honeybee, Miss Smile. I was actually talking about it with one of my members in my server a little while ago. You should join that, by the way. A lot of it did end up being stuff like My Little Pony that really got me into drawing a lot more. Otherwise, I would just say, like, just general cartoons and such. Another question I got was, how hard is it to draw people? I only draw trains, which is easy, but is it hard? As somebody who started drawing mainly My Little Pony characters, it was a little tough to, like, finally move on once again to drawing more humanoid characters. But I feel like with plenty of just practice referencing, just general, like, redoing, just practice, it is not really that hard to draw a somewhat human-looking thing. Going from a train to a human, I'm not totally sure how much of a learning curve that would be, but I wish you luck. Another set of questions I got was, what inspires your creativity in life? Just about everything, I'm gonna be honest. I think there are a lot of things in my life that I see and I immediately go, I need to draw something with that. It could be a scene from a TV show, it could be a song lyric, it could be just a couple of people outside. I remember seeing, like, this one woman and I assume a partner, both in, like, highlighter orange, like, bright fluorescent orange outfits, but they both looked so good, and I still have not drawn them. It's been, like, 4 years, but I will never forget them. So, I do feel like just about everything inspires me. What breed is my dog? Like I said, she is a black lab. What country would you visit if you were able to go for free? That one's a loaded question, I'm gonna be honest. As somebody who has grown up on cartoons and anime, I did really want to go to Japan for a long time. But I feel like after growing out of it, not like growing out of cartoons and anime, but I mean growing out of the sort of romanticization of places like Japan, I've settled on one day possibly wanting to go to Germany. I don't know what it is about it. I wish I could explain it any further. Definitely Germany. Once again, I would still want to go to Japan just to see, like, Harajuku and everything. But as, like, I know this is going to be, like, a take, but as a plus-size person who is, gonna be honest, not the most normal, I don't think I would I guess, fit in. I know that it's like, oh, I'm already a foreigner, I'm already kind of tall, I'm already fat. It's just a general thing of, like, I feel like if I went to somewhere where I did not fit in at all, I would feel ridiculously uncomfortable. Like, for example, it's happened to me once. I strolled into a Louis Vuitton with my partner, and everybody stared at us as if we were, like, being pointed at, like, poor people, because I don't know, we were both in, like, sweatshirts, beanies, whatever. We kind of looked like we were not supposed to be there, and if anything, it felt like it too, just from the looks people gave us. That walk into Louis Vuitton did not last very long, and we will never walk into there again. Another question I got is, what's your opinion on roguelikes or roguelites? Hold on. After doing some research, I have come to the conclusion that I have never in my life played a roguelike game. So I have no opinions on them. I've heard Hades is a really good game, and, like, I've heard Cult of the Lamb is a really good game. They look really nice art style-wise, but I do not think I would be able to play them. I'm gonna be so real with you. I do not think I could. Even as, like, a Zelda player through and through, I am a horrible, like, puzzle person. I can't do puzzle games. As much as I love them, I like simple puzzle games. Like, Panel de Pon, absolutely, like, one of my favorite older games. Tetris, I can vibe with Tetris. Stuff like that, puzzle games like that, cool. Candy Crush, Style Battle 404, you know, stuff like that. I can do that. Roguelikes, could not. And the final question, what do you like most about Master Koga? In the words of a disguised Yiga clan member, isn't Master Koga just so dreamy? I could stare at that poochie tummy of his all day long. Anyways, that was a joke. I just really wanted to read that because that is still the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. Thank you, Nintendo, for putting that in the game. I don't know why you put it in the game, but it's hilarious. But yeah, I love Master Koga's personality. I love his voice acting in Age of Calamity. I love him as a character. The fact that he put so much care into taking care of the Yiga clan as a whole, and individually will, like, give them things that remind them of their past and reminds them of, like, their old families and such. He actually cares about them, and it makes me happy. And I am so glad we had, like, some sort of part of him, at least in Tears of the Kingdom. Even if it was for a short time, I love him so much. But other than that, there are so many other things I could say. Hello again. So, I have to finish making this video before, like, my family gets here or my phone dies or whatever. So, as a final, like, goodbye, thank you guys for the comments, the questions, you subscribing, liking, whatever. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please try to commission me if you can, and I will try uploading a little bit more if I can figure out how to do that. Love you guys. Thank you. This was GSPAEpro. Signing out. Baby.